what are some key strength training exercises which you showed me, and I already asked you whether these
Yeah.
are the ones which we can do. Is
Mm.
it there is something just for women, or it is same for men and women?
No, there's nothing
That's something we
specifically for
need to
women.
include it.
No, I think this is applicable for everyone. What I said, these 7 primal movements,
Okay.
applicable for men and women. I really do not differentiate between men's form of training and women's form of training. Ideally, our human body is meant for movement. So work on moving. Take your body through different angles, different postures, different exercises. Keep it interesting. So if you can get all of these, the squats, lunges, push, pull, everybody knows how tough a push-up is. I know you know, Vasu.
So if I can just
yeah,
push my husband and pull my husband, that's my exercise.
give it a go this evening and let me know what it's like tomorrow. Yeah.
Done. Will do. Okay. Next one. For beginners, how often should they engage in strength training, and what are the signs of their progress? Which is so important, people like us,
Oh,
isn't it? We don't see progress, we are not motivated.
I love this. I love this question. Okay. So I think earlier also I said, right, as a beginner, the 2 factors crucial will be discipline and consistency. And if you have the discipline and consistency, you will just turn up every day for exercise. So I would say exercise every day. If you eat daily, exercise daily, right? Because we can prioritize so many other things. We love to eat. We want to go to a restaurant. We want to eat. But we don't understand that the restaurant food is so different from a home cooked food. So there is a myth that you need to strength train 3 days in a week. You need to strength train 5 days in a week, 2 days of rest. But we are resting rest of the day. We don't need so much of rest. We actually need to move. We are lacking movement. So I would say exercise every day, because even a break of 1 or 2 days can actually take your mindset back on the 7th day or the 8th day when you want to come back. So you train Monday to Friday, and if you don't do anything Saturday and Sunday, again, back to Monday, the resistance builds up. We lift weights or not, the mental resistance is there.
I hope all your students are listening to you.
Indirectly have conveyed, right? That tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, better work on them.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday is coming, so make sure that you're.
So I think you progress if you just turn up every day.
Yeah.
Do something every day. Yeah. It could be just walking, even Saturday, Sunday, just
we
walking.
had this chat of self-discipline, because somebody tells you to do, you're not ready to do. So you need to put some kind of rules for yourself, which is suitable for you, isn't it?
Yeah. Or you need someone to keep whipping you, right? The accountability factor has to be there. Yeah.
And also, like if I can get together with another friend and we are accountable to each other, sometimes we tend to do things, by support of others.
Yeah. See, ideally what happens is the woman of the house, the lady of the house is the fulcrum, right? Around which the entire house revolves. The lady is down with some cold cough, the whole house acts, even if they're all right, they want to rest before the lady rests. Correct? So I would say when you start something like, a fitness journey or something where you want to revamp your diet, take it as a family affair. Include your kids in, include your husbands, because it's all women out here. So include your husbands. Then it becomes a fabulous journey. It's a journey of togetherness rather than just one person doing and the other person sitting on the couch and waiting for that cup of coffee or tea to arrive. You see?
That is true. Yeah.
So if you can take your family together on the journey, there's nothing like, even if you train independently, have some conversations about your health, how each one is, each of their personal journey is going ahead. So I think that kind of just helps. Yeah.
So Bhairavi is reminding me on the chat, how do we know we are progressing, which is a very important thing for all of us. How do we know?
Just turn up every day, automatic progress. It's like automatic promotion. Just turn up every day.
That's simple, is it?
That's simple. You just got to turn up every day. Either get up and get out. Get up means get up from the bed and get out. Go do your walking, go do your exercise. That's my principle. Just get up and get out. That's it.
that itself shows that you're mentally you have changing and you're
Yeah,
also physically
yeah.
changing. Oh,
Prepare for whatever you want to
awesome.
do the next morning. Plan for it the previous night. If you plan for it the previous night and tell yourself before you go to bed that, yes, I want to exercise the next day, or I want to go for the class, or I want to just go out for a walk, you will make it happen. Because there is a guilt trip that happens within you if you don't do it, because you've told that to yourself the previous night. There'll be a massive mental war that happens in the morning. Oh, that 15 minutes extra, can I snooze in kind, 15 minutes is never 15 minutes. It's always
Correct.
an hour or so.
That's true.
So yeah, just turn up every day.
So do you recommend any equipment that we need to use, or just now you showed us body weight, but I know that you're saying that's not enough. That's just the beginning. So what about equipment? We don't have everything at home.
You don't need to have, like what I said, first start with body weight. Get used to bearing your own body weight. Body weight exercises are equally challenging. A plank, a push-up, a squat, a lunge, all of these are equally challenging. So once you get comfortable with body weight, then start adding in your resistance band, which are simple, lightweight resistance band. Anything that adds a little extra resistance is
Do you
good for
have
you.
your resistant bands around for everybody to see?
Oh, yeah. I do have
Probably
it.
don't assume that everybody know what is a resistant band. Yes.
This is just a very light resistance band.
Yes.
Yeah. So just use a resistance band to work out simple exercises, even that arm rotation that we did with the resistance band. Try it with that.
Yeah, the swimming one also.
Yeah, it's quite a challenging one. Swimming one that we did, last week in the class, that was super challenging.
Yeah.
So if you spot me at home, I'm usually walking around with a resistance band around my neck, just like a tailor would walk around with a tailoring tape. This is mine. Yeah.
That's amazing.
So,
okay.
So I would say,
one more question I'm going to ask, and then we are going to, sorry, you're talking and I'm talking. I'll stop talking.
Oh, no. I said just resistance band, lightweight dumbbells, 1 kilo, 1.5 kilo, depending on the age, or 2 kilos. And if you need something for balance, then hold on to a chair, hold on to a table. Kitchen counter is fabulous for practicing balance. So especially when you're stirring something, cooking something, you can get a little bit of balance
also,
done.
You can push.
Oh, yes.
Also.
Yes. Pushing happens really well on the kitchen counter.
Yeah.
Standing push-up. Yeah.
That is true. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just ask one more question and then open the doors for the audience, because I can see already some questions being put up, and I can see Devi's question also, which we can take up first. And by the time I ask this question, please, audience, if you have anything specific, put it on and we will take it up. So let me choose the one question that I want to ask. We already spoke about motivation and consistency. You said that get up and just do it. But there is a question Devi is asking, which will come, and probably you can answer that.
Okay.
Can I just ask about the dietary? Because whenever we talk about strength training, we always, at least you've told me always to take care of the diet too. So can you talk about strength training related to diet and diet relating to strength training?
Yeah. So, our typical, I don't know if most of us are here are Indians, but I think we are. But if we aren't, the typical Indian diet is rich in carbohydrates.
Yeah.
So when we strength train, be it body weight, be it with resistance, we need to make sure that our diet is rich in protein. Why protein? It's because when you work out, your body goes through a muscle repair, right? So you need to add in protein to help that muscle repair happen and the growth happen in the body. That's when you build muscle. The muscle repair and growth is done by the protein element in it. So then just make sure, you have adequate intake of your vitamins and minerals through a balanced diet. Protein is the biggest challenge we generally face. If you look at the West,
we know the meat protein. Most of us know the meat protein. We know that it has the maximum protein. Can you just touch up about vegetarian and vegan protein quickly so that we can have a list?
Sure.
So we know that fish, chicken, any other meat, lamb, I don't know whether all those got protein.
I'm sure it has. Any
It
of the
has.
animal
Eggs has
protein will
protein.
have all of it.
Eggs
Yeah, eggs
eaters.
have
But there
protein.
are a lot of
Yeah.
vegetarians who eat egg, right?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Yeah.
Even I do. Even I do
Yeah,
eat
yeah,
eggs. So
yeah.
yeah. So when you look at your vegetarian protein, we think our dals and beans, they give us a lot of protein, but they are primarily a carbohydrate source. More
Oh,
of carbohydrate and teeny less of protein.
okay.
So ideally, when vegetarians supplement with want to add in a protein source, we have just very few options. One is tofu, the other is tempeh, again fermented soya. You have either add in a protein powder, it could be pea protein or pea protein isolate or a whey protein isolate. These two are the
Okay.
other available forms. Other one is seitan. Seitan is done with vital wheat gluten. So it's more like the mock meat concept, but yes, traditionally done at home, then you don't
Yeah.
have all those additives. So it's very high in protein. You get something called vital wheat gluten. If they just wants to pen it down there for anybody else to know, vital,
Wheat
VITAL,
gluten.
vital
Yeah.
wheat gluten. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's done by mixing it up with our basin. Basin is a typical one
Yeah.
that we have at
Or
home.
lupin
Yeah,
beans.
that
You taught me with lupin
lupin
beans.
bean. Yeah,
It
lupin
tastes
bean.
so
That's
good.
also,
Yeah.
it
It tastes
really
so
tastes good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And nicely form it up, make it like a dough and steam it and cut it and then use it.
Yeah.
So
You put it
the
in any
finished
curry and
product,
you just have that.
yeah.
Any
So the
curry,
finished product
anything.
is called seitan. So maybe
Seitan.
one more help from your side. SEITAN.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the finished product is called seitan. So anybody can Google it up to know what
Yeah.
seitan is.
What about
Yeah.
paneer and milk product and cheese? And they're also protein high?
They are also high in protein, but we have to also keep the fat content
Fat
in
content.
mind. Because
Okay.
yes,
All right.
the protein, the typical vegetarian protein sources that we look at is either with a combination of high carbohydrate or with a combination of high fat. So the vegetarian proteins don't exist as a high protein content. Even if you look at tofu has got a good source of fat in it.